start off with our very first segment. What do we got lined up today?
Well, in our first segment, Michael, this is a makeover. We took a song by Matthew Andrae from New Mexico. You may have seen him on YouTube. He goes by the name of That Guy We Heard. Well, he writes some great original songs, and this one got our attention. Love Is Going to Get You is the name of the song. And in this episode, Michael takes over the reins as producer, and we add some backing tracks to this great original song.
And folks, trust me, this is a great artist. He's really going places, and we're really happy to work with him. I think you're going to like what you see. So let's take a look at the video.
Michael, I've lined up Matthew's song in Sonar, and I'm ready to begin working on it. What would you like to do first?
Okay, great. Well, let's listen to the song a little bit and see what we've got here.
When you're feeling so bad, feeling nothing but sad, here's a magical song. You can sing it. Love is gonna get you. Love is gonna get you. Love is gonna get you now.
Oh, I'm so excited about this guy. He's such a great talent. I'm so lucky to work with him. Okay, good. That's good right there. Now let's work on the second eight. Now, different producers work different ways. The way I like to produce a song is building it up, not just starting the instruments right off the get-go, but like, for example, this part that we were just listening to, I call it the naked part. We'll sit there and let him sing it and play his, what's the name of that instrument that he's using?
Guitalele. It's a cross between a guitar and a ukulele.
Yeah, guitalele. It's a unique instrument, but he's really great at it. What I like to have him do is what he's doing right there. And then on the second eight, we'll start coming in with the other instruments, backing tracks. What we need right here is come in with, well, now producers like to approach things differently. Like they put the bass in there and the bottom with the percussion or something. So let's start with the percussion. Now, this particular song's light and airy, and I don't think it's calling for anything heavy. No snare, no kick, no cymbals of any type, really. Just very simple. Now, he's using some percussion, and the way that he's strumming the guitar with his hand, he's tapping on the body of the guitar a little bit. But we want to augment that a little bit. So if we have some kind of a shake or a scratch or something like that, what do we have like that? We have a shaker or something?
Yes, Michael, have a look at this.
Make it part of your plan. Write it down on your hand. Then wherever you go, you can sing it. Love is gonna get you. Love is gonna get you. Love is gonna get you now.
All right, right here we want to add something. Now we've got the shaker in there. That sounds great. But we want to augment that with some kind of percussion. But it doesn't call for anything strong. What have we got? Maybe a bongo kind of feel, or what do we have?
Yeah, how about we try some congas?
Yeah, that sounds great. Congas sound great. Why don't we put that in there? But very, very light. You're not really, we don't have it to be overbearing. The biggest part of the song is him, so we want to complement his playing and his singing with a little bit of percussion.
Yes, okay, let me do that.
Make it part of your plan. Write it down on your hand. Then wherever you go, you can sing it. Love is gonna get you. Love is gonna get you.
All right, that sounds good right there. I like the way that's sounding, yeah. Okay, so I think now that we've got that, we can figure out more percussions later on after we tweak it. Why don't we start putting down a bass line? You're a really good bass player, so do you have something you got in mind for this part?
Yes, I have my bass right here, and I have it pretty well planned what I'd like. It shouldn't take me too long. Let me do that now, and I'll get back to you, Michael.
Love is gonna get you. Love is gonna get you now. Make it part of your plan. Write it down on your hand. Then wherever you go, you can sing it. Love is gonna get you. Love is gonna get you. Love is gonna get you now.
Yeah, that bass sounds really good. I like the way it sounds, you know. Let's listen to a little bit more now. Yeah, right there. Stop that right there. Now, this is the break where you start to sing the la-la-las right here. I think we need to do something, it sounds great, but we have to add something there. What if I want to give this song kind of an island Jamaican feel, kind of a thing, a Caribbean feel. Why don't we take a steel drum and kind of mimic the melody line with the steel drum?
I think that'd be a good idea. Let me do that, and I'll play it back for you and see what it sounds like.
Okay, yeah, that sounds good. You know what? Producers will approach a song differently. The way I produce a song, especially when it comes to percussion, there's a feature on Sonar, as most notation programs like this, called quantize, which means it'll take a note and snap it to the grid to its perfect spot, its perfect position. If you're playing drums or bass or guitar, any part, it'll take all the notes that you highlight and snap it right to where it's supposed to go, line it right up perfectly. Now, I don't really like to do it 100% because if you do it that way, it tends to sound more mechanical, and it's like a drum machine, and you want to humanize it more. Does Sonar have a feature where you can make it more human?
Yes, Michael. You know, they have groove quantize and different ways of swing quantize and different things where you can adjust the amount of percentage that it applies to it. But I find the opposite, so I guess to each his own. But I normally like to go 100%. I like things to be as tight can be.
Right. Okay. This part right here, I'm thinking, this to me calls for backing vocals, kind of mimicking his la la la, his love is gonna get you. You know what I'm hearing actually? Might be best. I've heard this in several songs in the past. Like Carly Simon did a song, Coming Around Again, with Itsy Bitsy Spider, with children singing in the background. It came out really, really well. If we managed to get some children to sing in the background that aren't professional singers, not like a Vienna Boys choir or anything like that, but just something to sing in the background, the kids singing. What can we do to get that happening?
Wow, I wish we had time to actually get some children in on it, or even put out a plea on YouTube to get some kids involved.